Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Distant Worlds Honorverse. I thought about it off camera a bit, and I've come up with a solution that should work for looking at the different planets here. What I'm going to do is just select the potential colony in the bottom left, and then you'll be able to see the resources that I'm talking about. So I can look at this, 30, 54, 51, and over here at 30, 54, 51. So that's going to be my solution for that. Yay! Alright, otherwise we're just going to keep pushing forward, marching forward in time, getting our exploration ships. Once they complete a mission, we'll just I'll try to spend a little bit less time. Look at, oh my gosh, well that's a keeper right there. Immediately, let's get you. So we're gonna want somebody. You know what? Let's see. I think I'm gonna start using my Control 3 key to like hotkey the places that I want. So what is your status? You are still moving in. Okay, so we'll just watch that, and then I'll have Control 3 operate. This is another thing I usually do. That's one where oh my gosh. Well, you have two really good fueling stations here. Kind of unfortunate that they're both in the same system, but we'll take both. I'll get this one first because it is, well, it is better in every way. But eventually, no point in not getting every refueling station. Sometimes one will run low, or you can like try to look and see the resources stored up in one versus the other. And if you want to send like a huge fleet to refuel, you'll send it to the one with more. Anyways, let's keep looking. 30%. Oh, this is interesting. Waconium and Osalia. It's a pretty good ratios. I might grab that one eventually. This one has a lot of stuff. Lead, steel, iridium. Not things that we really need, but a good source of them anyways. Another planet with just Castellan. Well, that probably won't be... Oh, another really good one with Aculon, Necrostone, and Osalia. So that probably means we won't do the other Osalia, because this one is at such high ratios. 93, 49, 69 versus... What was the other one up here? Oh, this one has Waconium, though, and then 74. Well, we'll consider that. Obviously, we know what we're going to be doing here first, so let's get this guy to be retasked. Let's just jump him a little bit to the galactic east. Oh yeah, he's increasing their happiness. He'll gradually, over time, decrease the negative, and eventually it'll go positive, actually. But all of these, anything with a percentage means he can get better at it. But he is a free trader and disliked. I feel like disliked is at least my sentiment towards him. Pause, unpause. Actually, look at this guy. Alright, so let's get him to build gas there, when you can. Okay, he's refueling, he's doing all the things necessary. Good. Okay. Another one completed, so let's get this guy back home as well. And another one's completed his mission. Okay, let's take a look at what this system has to offer. Well, this one's going to be keeping it really simple. 5 things. I bet they're all right here. Okay, we have hydrogen and helium. Lots of sources of hydrogen at the very beginning. That's going to spur our push to... I think that's all 5. So is there... Oh, there is one asteroid. These asteroids are so hard to find. That's why I tend to ignore them. Ah, here he is. I actually got him. I see you. Yeah, okay. It's nothing important. So 2 planets which have the potential to be built upon. And let's get you. You're right at the limit. I think he'll probably go home if I try to do this, but let's try to get him to explore the system anyway. When the fuel range goes below, I don't mind that. I would rather them push on and explore, but normally to keep exploring, they actually go back and refuel themselves and then push back out. Okay, we have structured research. That's not the one we want. Still, we're 1 away from enhanced research. Now, that's the next one. So, wait for that one. That's the important one. And we have Kiadia Luxury finishing her task. Cast on here, but pretty low. I'd rather not do that. Oh, wow. So they have 79 versus 60. Well, worst case scenario, we could do the 79 castle on. That's pretty bad. If we don't find anything else in the system, it could be like the one that we use to build. Because I don't really like any of the other ones in here either. This one's okay for lead, but usually lead is not something difficult to come by, nor is it usually one of the things that your your empire is really bogged down with needing. Well, where are we exactly? Well, let's just take a look and see if there's some refueling potential in some of the neighboring locations. You're still doing good on fuel. We can get this person to go there, so let's put you here. Okay. And the Valiant Guide we've already addressed, right? Yeah, see what he did? The moment his fuel hit this range, he started to do that. I think if we just give him a couple of orders to keep going, let's just move him there, he might do it anyway. Maybe just force him to do it. Okay, he's completed his... Oh, it looks like someone else has completed their mission too. So what do we have here? Oh, this one's interesting. Argon, helium. Okay. Got potential. More helium, not a good candidate. Wow, lots of argon and helium in this system. It's kind of interesting how the resources aren't really spread. It makes sense from like a system evolution standpoint. Like this system just had a lot of that, and it got dispersed to the different planets. Not a whole lot of interest though, other than that. Let's see. Yeah, oh, we missed the one with... Did I get this guy? I didn't. Huh, I did. One of these guys has to have the Tidarios and the... Am I missing? What am I missing? Huh, there it is. The very first planet. Okay, where do you go from here? Let's have you go here. And you... Oh! Okay, this is very good. This is excellent. We found... Okay, let's cue him to move here, and cue next mission to move here. So we've actually found an unexplored spaceport. A destroyed space station. That's interesting. We could choose to repair that if we'd like. Okay, somebody else, where are you? Okay, there you are. This system looks like it has a lot. Oh, this one's nice. High-tech research, but we won't need for very long. Hydrogen there. Is there anything like a refueling station? Oh, here we go, finally. Another good candidate for refueling. Just check. Okay, so the next construction ship we can, I think this one is... Let's make this our new Control 3. We had already decided to build it the other Control 3, right? I should have made this one Control 4. Or at least looked first. Gurky, was this the one? Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. So, let's go to the other one. We'll get the Wild Scheme, who is still making her way home, so we won't be able to interrupt her journey quite yet. But eventually the Wild Scheme will be tasked with moving all the way over here. And besides luxury resources, we're sitting pretty on all the strategic ones, so we can kind of skip through the rest of this stuff. Yeah, nothing really. Okay, good. Well, excellent job finding that refueling station at least. Let's get this guy to go here. Got your luxury. He did not find anything because it's a nameless system. Okay, keep pushing to the galactic east. And we know, because remember, this is the Honorverse. We know that we're going to find people who don't really like us over here, and probably people who more or less like us over here. I think I'd put the Graysons over here and the Solarian League down here. Also, the Andarmani will be, I think, here or here. I don't know which, but it might be here, and then this might be the... I forgot, the Confederation. The loose Confederation of Piracy, in the books at least, but... Did we give you a new order yet? We did. No. Yes. Wow, you got there very quick. Okay, good. The population growth is no longer negative. By the way, we do need to keep monitoring our planet. Once it gets up to almost full, we gotta actually increase the taxes. Not that it's necessary. We're sitting pretty with the... We can take a look and see how our resort income is all of this bonus income. You can see it's contributing to a third of our cash on hand. And it's going to continue to contribute income. But it's going to be just absolutely blown away by our tax income come later in the game. Okay, very good. We have this guy. So the wild scheme is basically ready. Let's get her to do this. Just gas. Okay. So this one's jumped and hasn't found anything. Okay. Well, let's go over here. So this guy, he was trying to explore that system, but it looks like because of the fuel, he went back. This guy's refueling automatically. Oh well, that's fine. No thanks, we don't want Empire contacts. We couldn't do anything with them anyway. Have we missed any? Yep, we missed the Frugal Bluff. So I might have missed some. We'll have to actually check here. So we have the Frugal Bluff with no mission, the Merry Scheme with no mission. So let's get these guys. First of all, let's take a look at this system. I'll start doing this less and less. Oh, this is a good one. Helium, argon. Excuse me real fast. Take a drink. Okay, there's another very... This one's really important, because we'll be able to push further to the galactic northeast. And hey, dilithium crystal. I'm always a fan of seeing that. Ah, it looks like the... We're not alone. Just a reminder that we're not alone. I hate that they're almost the same color as us. That'll just be more incentive for me to knock them out really early. Okay, but aside from this planet, nothing else absolutely necessary to mine. How are we doing on mining stations? I think we're doing pretty good, actually. So we'll let all these kind of finish. I'll set this as the new control 3. Which one was it? Yeah. So that'll be the next one, because location, 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 right? The 3 rules of real estate. Perfect for us. With this, we can just jump to all these systems, which is really good. All right, but what is your next order? Well, let's push you over here. This guy's increased his weapons research. Just so good. What a great scientist. No reason for us to really target the pirate empires. I mean, we could if we wanted to get this guy's skills up. It will help him gain experience. It'll help reveal what his skills and things are. But I don't see... Okay, well let's just see if are there any missions we can do, like usually just stealing territory map is really easy to do. No, he doesn't have much hope of succeeding at that. $74 operations map. Yeah, and then the galaxy map should be even lower. It is. Okay. No, those are going to be... What about stealing research? Wow. Could we? No. Yeah, essentially no. Doesn't look like any of these techs are going to be easy, so... deep cover. Also not very likely. So we're just going to leave this guy on counterintelligence, which shouldn't be a thing. It should just be counterintelligence. So let me just close it. We won't give him the actual new... Wait, he said he doesn't have a mission. So you're not supposed to need to... You just use counterintelligence. So assign... Yes, good. He's assigned to counterintelligence. Good. We do have a few ship captains. No point in really taking advantage of these guys because we don't have any military ships. And then this guy finally getting his population growth higher. That's actually, he's turning out to be an okay leader. Colony income will be important as soon as we start taxing. Right now, it just means that our civilian economy, look at, they're up to 2 million cash in hand. That's great. I'm happy. And, you know, about almost $500,000 a year in income. Okay, we got improved logistics, which is just going to decrease the cost of our troops. Not a huge breakthrough. The military stuff is pretty slow. Okay, another one. So we had our new 3 for this guy. Got a new gas planet. Good. So that is now done. Probably most of our guys are returning to refuel right now. Okay, this construction ship also now ready. Well, let's just get them to return home. Because I don't have a mission for them quite yet. Excuse me. And how were our exploration people? Yada Luxury is stuck without a mission. That's why I need to check from time to time. Alright, well that's good that you explored this system, but it doesn't look like there's much here for us. Some lead and steel in the asteroids and Tidarios and helium. Well, can you get a little bit further? Looks like you can. Well, another one that we don't have a mission for quite yet, so just have them return. Whoops, refuel. How's our resort locations looking? So another scenery bonus over here in Lunar. Okay, ooh. Independent colony. I'm going to say no thanks because we will find it by ourselves. And the 20,000 was just too much to spend, but that will be fun. Okay, another guy completed his mission. What do we have here? Okay, there it is. It's our new Control 3. Has an energy research bonus too, which... How long does it take us? I think it takes quite a while to get the energy bonus. Yeah. It's the last of the research line. I still think we're not going to do it though, because once you take all the time, it's just a waste of time, like playing time, not in-game time. It makes sense to do it from an in-game standpoint, but just too much work. So that's our new Control 3, right? Yep, there it is. It's a decent planet. That's okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything much more here. That's certainly going to be the priority. The initial priorities are always just going to be fuel. Because our empire takes care of itself on everything but fuel. Almost from like the Pantu and Kiadia itself. These two systems basically take care of everything we need. So everything else is just, we need refueling posts. Oh, you actually need a new mission though. Okay, go here. And now we have Mare Scheme. It needs a new mission. What about... They won't even make it all the way there. We have... Actually, let's send them out this way because we do have... go maybe to this one. How about this one? Because we will have refueling posts out this way. Hopefully by the time this guy gets over there. Resolute Agency. He's already got a new mission. Good. Okay, next person up. Bright Odyssey. Click, click, click. Click. Oh, okay. This will be Control 4. Another candidate. Okay, that's pretty much it for this system. And we won't... Let's just go ahead and refuel at the nearest station. Oh, good. So Gurky has the refueling post then. That's excellent. Yeah, that's everything's going to be pushed way further now. Okay, you've finished something here, which doesn't have anything. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and grab... actually, you know, you might as well refuel, because you're going to start complaining about that anyway. Okay, a new intelligence officer. Let's get him to do counterintelligence. That's good. It'll stop at some point, so let's actually cancel his mission and tell him to do counterintelligence again, so that it doesn't come to an end. And you, how are you doing on fuel? Yep. We'll have you go and refuel at the nearest station as well. That Gurky station is so important. But let's also see what we have here. This one's decent. I mean, it's not a refueling station, but it's something we would take. And this system doesn't have much. It looks like it just has 3 planets, or 3 planets, 1 moon. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And where was the 1 moon? Just making sure I got it. Here. That guy was hiding. Okay. Where you're gonna go refuel. Very good. What's this one in Bispin? Is this gonna be... No. That is really far away. How are our construction ships doing? They are not home quite yet. Excuse me. I feel a little congested today. So the beginnings of our fledgling empire. Just getting all these systems mapped out. Okay, we don't need an ambassador quite yet, but because we haven't even discovered another race. Very good. So let's get this guy to go home. Wild scheme. Actually, we can get... No. It'd be better to do it this way. Sorry, that was not correct. Refuel at Planet Manticore. I was going to say we could give him the order to build something, but our other construction ships are closer, so it'd be better to choose them. In fact, if they're both there now, which they both are. Okay, let's get these guys. Make sure I'm getting the correct 2. Chaotic Adventure and the Daunting, and this is the one up there. And this guy's off building something. Okay, good. So, Chaotic Adventure, you will build, I assume this is, yeah, refuel station. And Daunting, you will build a refuel station here. Slowly but surely we're expanding. I'm not sure I'm the only person to think about this. It would be really nice if the speed could go a little higher than 4x. Okay, these guys are lovely. Now we can really start exploring further. And it's a little tedious right now when we're just trying to find individual places around us, but okay, this is part of the reason why I chose very hard instead of choosing extreme difficulty. That I would spend all the time to go through every system and map out in my head where all of my mining stations would go. That's just how I play. So it's a little bit loco, but that's just how I do it. Let's go refuel at this station. And then we'll push that guy out to the Galactic West. But because that takes too long, or I don't know if I'll even be able to do that in between episodes, we're going to be a little bit less efficient about galaxy expansion. Okay, what was I doing here? Somebody's completed a mission. You're done. You're doing something, and you don't have a new mission. Great. Sent one over there. Let's send one over here. Let's send him over here. Because this guy, I don't know what he'll be able to cover before he needs to refuel. The good news also, now when we get the refueling, when our ships want to return to refuel, their circle only has to encompass Gurki. So it means basically that they can go further before their automation fails. And this guy will get all the way over here. You know what? We might as well go and explore this special dot. Is it halfway? Yeah, it's a bit... Wait. Is this going to be a... No. Too bad that's not going to be a real refueling station. It's a bit tight trying to get there. But you know what? Let's just go do it. Let's go move to this system. Actually, we can move to the exact coordinates if we want to be a bit particular about it. Like so. And move orders, I don't think they disregard. Okay, he's moving. A lot of the interface things are just really helpful, having the flashing circle. It's a really helpful thing. Okay, we're back into positive. Wait, we need to check our planet. We're up to 21 billion. This is exponential growth being what it is. We are going to have to check this more and more as it gets closer to our max. We don't know what... Oh! Incredible. Our max is much lower than I would have thought. Okay, well this is so interesting that we caught that right as it happened. We'll now put our taxes up as high as our happiness will let us. So we basically have to take a look here, 42. I want that to be plus 15, which is where the first transition really happens for happiness. So it says 42, 21, 15. This is perfect. So let's just drop it down by 1. Let's put it to 35, which is just above 15, which is good. I like it. I think there's a turnover. This goes to happy to content at 15 or 14 or something. But I like a little buffer so I don't have to constantly check. So in case something happens and I'm not paying attention, this shouldn't drop below 15 still. And 35% taxes is going to make us an absolute killing. An absolute killing. We'll see this. Oh, look at that. Woo. So our money is going to skyrocket, and what we're going to do with that is reinvest into research. Okay, you're done. And let's get you all the way out here. Okay, a troop general. We won't have any use for him anytime soon, but that's okay. Okay, another one who I assume finished refueling. We'll get this one to go here. Or, tough to say where I should head. Yeah, I guess here. Diplomacy is rather irrelevant right now. We're still in that early exploration phase, though. I know that was the title of my previous episode, but really this is more of the same. Okay, you've finished exploring a, looks like nothing planet. Nothing system, yep. Okay, how much? Oh, you have plenty of that Gurky refueling station is so important to us. So let's get this guy to go here. So what we can start doing soon, Okay, we need 134,000. We're only at 56. But look at how quickly we jumped up even to 56. Just a moment ago, we were at like 30, right? It's going to happen really quick. And what we'll start doing is we'll initiate this crass research. Just like we'll throw money at the problem, essentially. And if we can, that should greatly increase the rate at which we're doing research. I got some loud noises going on outside, but that's okay. Just taking a look at this. Now, as the percentage decreases, the cost to jumpstart that research goes down. Obviously, it's just exactly correlated with how much is remaining. Okay, wild scheme is done. But I don't know if there's any things we want to build yet. This noise outside is really bothering me. You know, I might just call the video to a pause here. We want to give the wild scheme an order. No, I think we're okay. So I'll call this video to a close here. Still haven't gotten where I wanted to in order to build a military ship. But I suspect we'll be there at the end of next turn, because we're just gonna, while all this is happening, while our population has gotten bigger and bigger, you can see our research potential, which last time I checked was probably around 330, 350, is now up to 424, which means that we basically have more research like we can do at a time. And as long as we're not lab limited, and just by eyeballing this quickly, I would say we're not, that means that we're just doing more research. So although it didn't take us very long to get, so for example, it doesn't take us very long to do a tier of weapons research. And it's not taking us a horrible amount of time to do enhanced research, even though this is a tier 4. We're just going to blow through energy research, tier level 2, because first of all, we have our weighting of research way in favor of energy. You know, it's double what a weapons is. And it's 50% more than what, well, I guess not 50% more, but 33% more than what high tech is. So it's just going to happen so quickly. We'll have shields almost the moment we finish hyperdrive, especially if we start throwing money at the problem. But without rambling on anymore, I'll call this video to a close. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys for the next video.